Hello and welcome to this presentation on CDW's Risk Advisory Services. I'm Katie and I will be going over our social engineering testing services. In this video, I will explain the importance of social engineering testing and go over employee security awareness testing, including the types of testing offered as well as our metrics for testing employee awareness. Finally, the video will conclude with a short demonstration of an email phishing attack. Social engineering attacks, such as phishing, are often used to bypass security controls by targeting the human element of an organization. As people react to situations that place them under pressure or ignite their curiosity, they can be tricked into opening malicious attachments or links, as well as giving out confidential information to an unauthorized person. CDW offers social engineering services as a means of testing your employee reactions to different types of social engineering attacks. These services include email phishing, and physical social engineering testing. In a phishing attack, the attacker attempts to gain confidential data, including user credentials or client information, over the phone. Like phishing emails, these attacks may be specially crafted to target certain individuals in an organization. An attacker may pretend to be calling from the company's IT services, or pose as an angry customer to trick the target into giving out information. Our testing services can test how vulnerable your employees are to these types of attacks. Physical social engineering involves attempting to gain access to company property, including offices and restricted areas, by convincing employees that the tester belongs. Methods such as tailgating, where an attacker gains access to a building by following an employee inside, can be an effective means for an attacker to bypass security controls, such as keycard access to buildings or restricted areas. By gaining access to restricted areas, testers may be able to find confidential information, gain physical access to computer equipment, or place devices on the target network. Physical social engineering can also include attack methods such as USB drops, where a USB containing a malicious program is left on company property. Email phishing is one of the more popular phishing methods, and employee reactions are typically the focus of these tests, as phishing attempts will inevitably make it through email filters, making users the last line of defense. Phishing emails may prompt a user to download a malicious attachment, or go to a website where they will be asked to enter their credentials. During our email phishing campaigns, we focus on three main metrics to help organizations determine where users fall short when it comes to stopping phishing attacks. By determining how users react to phishing attacks, organizations can then implement training programs to help educate users. One of the three main metrics we track when testing employee awareness is malicious link click rate, which is the percentage of users that click the malicious link sent in a phishing email. This metric tracks how users respond to the first steps of an attack, where a specially crafted email is sent to entice users to click a link that goes to a malicious website. Techniques commonly used in these emails include creating a sense of urgency or enticing the user with a reward. This could include making the user believe that they need to immediately review a report for their manager or that they have won a prize. Another metric that we track is out of the users that visit the malicious site, how many of them entered their login credentials when prompted. The websites we use for these attacks are clones of another site the organization uses in order to trick users into thinking they are entering their credentials on a legitimate website. In a phishing attack, any credentials entered by users will be logged by the attacker and used to gain access to the target organization. The last major metric we track is how many users open the malicious attachments sent in our phishing emails. These email attachments are usually in the form of a Microsoft Office document that seems important and legitimate. These documents contain malicious code, and when opened will give us control over a user's system. In the following short demonstration, one of our testers will demonstrate a phishing attack. This will be shown from the perspective of the target user. It will also show the results of the attack from the perspective of the tester, including the metrics and other data collected by the attack. The phishing email received by the user looks legitimate at first glance, and combines this with a sense of urgency so that the user will be enticed to click the link. When the user clicks the link, they are redirected to a website with a Microsoft login page. This page prompts them to enter their account credentials. After the user enters their credentials, they will see a message saying that a new password has been set for their account. However, instead of having their credentials reset, the user's credentials have been captured by the attacker. The tester can view information about the overall campaign, including how many emails have been sent and how many users have opened the email. This information is updated in real time as more users interact with the phishing email. For each targeted user, further information such as the user's operating system, browser used to access the link, and how long it took the user to click the link after the email was sent can be viewed. This information allows for detailed feedback about the phishing campaign.